In Meet Is Murder news, submitted by The Irishman.
The Irish.
Top of the morning to you.
No.
Yeah, you should.
Carry gold Irish bud.
Why are they all?
I heard you paid
A bunch of
houses.
Irish vegans?
Huh?
Are they a bunch of Irish vegans? Is that why?
No, although that would be an entertaining as fuck movie. I don't know. I just don't know how that would look, so that's why I want to watch it.
I heard you paid houses.
Police say a woman stabbed another in a belief that she was wearing fur. So, authorities say a woman stabbed another woman at an Ohio church for wearing fur.
It's fucking crazy.
That's extreme.
Yeah,
That's a
and
little
what's
extreme.
crazy, what's fucking crazier about this is happening in
How do you like it?
Yeah, so Meredith Lowell, 35, is being held on $1 million bond after attacking somebody in a
Attempted
Presbyterian
murder, fucking crazy bitch.
Yeah,
Attempted murder on church grounds.
yeah, but it's high, but once you hear about this lady, you're like, that makes a lot of sense actually. So
Makes sense about the crazy lady or about the lady who got stabbed?
no, the crazy lady, why her bond is so high? Aside from the attempt, aside from
Probably escalation from other
aside from
things
the
that she's
attempted
done.
murder, yeah, exactly. So then, first of all, this is the
Tried to
lady.
eat her after?
She's got the crazy eyes.
Dang, her
Got the hair. Look at that
She's
hairline.
got Steve Buscemi eyes.
cut off in the picture.
Yeah, and it's still there.
Man, whoever cropped this picture was like, fuck you, lady.
You don't even know. What if she's bald on top?
Maybe. That's why she's envious of fur. She could use a little bit on the top there.
He said it.
Yeah, so apparently, so she was the other lady who was dropping off her kids at this church to be in a daycare or whatever there. Just this lady went and stabbed her in the abdomen and then stabbed her in the arm.
Oh,
and then
jeez.
Did she die?
I don't think so. Stabbed twice in the arm and once in the abdomen. I don't think she died though. Victim and brought children. Yeah. So she was a victim, but she fortunately did not die from this.
Good.
So then everybody tackled her and then.
It always sounds really intense with the word stab, you know, because they would be like, oh, a bunch of stabs or whatever, but they also count it like if it just slashes too, right?
That's still a pretty traumatic.
Yeah, no, but because then when I think about a stab in the abdomen, it's like going through your body.
Yeah,
I still
that's what
think
I
I still
I'm like, how did they survive?
I still think a stab is like, yeah. Well, I mean, you can get.
Relatively clean, right?
Because if it's a laceration, it still counts, right? If it's just like,
I don't know how they report that. I don't know what the exact wording
Slashed?
is, but I mean, I can imagine her getting stabbed in the arm and then also getting stabbed in the stomach. Like that's to me, it's pretty believable. But yeah, this isn't the first fucking time she's like apparently
Stabbed
like done
somebody?
this. Yeah, or no, attacked somebody for wearing fur.
my question is was it actually fur or was it like a faux fur? And she's like, fuck all these things.
That's the thing.
It's
Is that
leather.
they in the article they don't know this most recent one. They don't know if she was actually wearing fur or not. This lady just thought she was wearing fur.
Jeez, so she's crazy.
And then
I just have hairy arms.
can you imagine? She's like, it's a condition. But she was arrested a year ago on suspicion of attacking someone she believed was wearing fur at a Whole
Why do
Foods.
they keep letting her out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so she punched and then tried to cut a woman wearing a jacket with fake fur on the hood with a serrated blade of a Swiss Army knife. The jacket was gashed. A police photo show, and the woman was not cut. So she was lucky and she didn't get cut. But she was indicted
she got
of one
her
count of
jacket's ruined now.
a felonious assault. Felonious. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Felonious Patronus.
The case is pending. And then on top of this, in March, she was indicted in federal court after authorities said she posted on Facebook saying she wanted to hire a hitman to kill someone wearing fur. So she's fucking doing this over and over.
I like how she's like, Facebook status. Any of you guys hitmen? You guys know one or are one? I'm looking for one.
Dear
Yeah, just-
Facebook friends, I'm looking for a hitman.
I need someone to paint houses. So she was talking to
Don't making references I don't know, Ryan.
It's an Irishman reference.
I figured.
It's an Irishman reference.
So she wrote that
It's not paint.
she would be willing to pay between $830 and $850, between that range of $830 to $850.
That's how much you
according to
value these
FBI.
people.
She said she's willing to pay?
Yeah, that was her price range.
That's her
anywhere
budget.
between $830 for a hit.
$1,000, it's not worth it.
You know, be like, I'm willing to pay like minimum wage. whoever's
Yeah,
down.
right?
I can only pay 50, man.
But she was apparently contacted by an undercover FBI agent because here's a quick tip for any of you guys thinking about posting shit on Facebook. If you're gonna ask for something illegal on Facebook, specifically getting someone killed, 9 times out of 10, the person that's gonna contact you is probably with the FBI. So just quick tip.
I would love to see that exchange.
Tell them that.
Huh?
So they avoid doing that.
No, like she's saying.
It's trying to look out for all the crazy people out there.
Trying to look out for all the.
Julie's like, all right, Ryan, I'll make sure not to post it on Facebook then.
Yeah, exactly. There's other sites for that. Anyway, it's Twitter. Yeah, Twitter.
Can you list them for us, please, Ryan?
Yeah. So she asked that the person be killed with a gun or a knife at the Cleveland Heights Library, and that she planned to be there when the murder was carried out for some weird.
She needs to see it and enjoy it and bask in the blood.
Why does she have a bond even?
Exactly, and she told the agent she wanted to set up an animal rights militia and specified the victim of the library should be at least 12 years old and at least 4 feet tall. I don't know why she was like also trying to go after children. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, that was her cutoff. She was like, well, if they're 12, they can make their own decisions.
At least 12 years old. She was arrested in February of.
She's like, if you can go to juvie, you can be murdered.
But you know what's fucking crazy is the way that this story ends. It says, those charges were dropped in January 2013 when it was determined she could not be rehabilitated to competency, court records show. So they were
Then
like,
don't have her out in public.
you're so crazy that we can't rehabilitate you. Okay, bye. Like,
Let her back out.
What? There you go. You're free. You're free to go, you know?
You would think the idea there is like, okay, we need to keep you.
exactly. Like, please put this person in a place where she can't hurt other people. And like, I get the whole like, you know, prisons are supposed to be like rehabilitation in a sense, but
And that's why you have other things for that, like mental asylums.
exactly. So I'm just like, yo. So basically, the court said that she's so crazy we can't fix her. So we're just gonna see what happens. Like, what?
Dude.
Probably had a great lawyer.
The people who make those decisions, you're like, how do you have a job?
Well, it had to be in court though, right? It had to be a court case that they had.
Exactly, like, and it cleared multiple people, right? Like, whenever shit like this happens, it's like, a lot of people were like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's just crazy to me that like it was like, yo, this is like a lot of like very clear signs that this person is like violent, like, you know, and like, and there's so many felonies that like she had like already like stacked against her. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is this just a thing? Yeah. But I mean, do you know anybody, like, do you guys know anybody that's like super into like animal rights to the point that they'll like get violent over it?
No, not to
I don't
that
personally
extent.
know anybody like that.
Well, I know people who are extremists. Like, I'll see on Facebook too.
Yeah.
And that's the place where you find extremists
Yeah,
these
yeah, right.
days. And like,
And FBI agents.
yeah, I feel like I keep them around, not in my life where I can like
Just in case
see
you need
them,
anything firebomb,
but like
you know?
just
For
to keep them
entertainment
around online.
value.
Well, not just that. I'm like, I don't want to forget you exist. I don't want to feel like this is a fairy tale world where there isn't people, where there aren't
Where
people like
crazy
you.
people.
Yeah, well, they're, like some of them aren't that crazy, but you're a little bit much.
A little bit crazy.
A little bit
One
much.
would call it crazy.
Like, I don't know if you would murder me, but you might murder somebody.
But what if that person might be you? What if, because it's like a matter of like, if they're an extremist, it's just a matter of being able to it's like, sure, they won't like murder you, but if you disagreed with them on the right thing, they might murder you.
Yeah, I mean, like, when that day comes and I see a Facebook status going, hey, can I hire a hitman for $340? I'll contact
I like how your price dropped again. It went from 830 to like, you're like 430. I think that's all my life is worth.
Yeah, so like if I see that, that's another reason to keep him around on Facebook. I can be like, I'm gonna call the police now.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm available for work.
I'm out of a job right now, and I wouldn't mind some extra
I could
cash.
use, you know, a little bit of, you know,
Christmas is coming around. I could buy so many presents. Yeah.
could buy a new gun.
Yeah, I could write that off in my taxes, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a work item.
Do you guys like wearing jackets that have fur, like the fur
I've never-
linings?
I've never-
Or, like, it doesn't have to be real fur. It could be like the faux fur, but you know that look.
I want some. I looked at one this weekend and I was like, Marion, I want this. She was like, you have a jacket. And I went, that's true.
Yeah.
So then I didn't buy it.
I run into the
I
same
always
problem.
enjoyed the more like sleek looking, like less puffy.
It
more,
depends. Like this one was like a snow jacket, and I was like, oh, I could imagine being in the snow.
Did it have the fur along the edge?
Yeah, it was along the edge, and I was like, that's cute as shit. But then Marion was like, you already have a snow jacket you bought last year, so then I didn't.
And you were like, you make a good point.
Yeah. Like Exhibit A, right behind Ryan. Like I'd wear that over faux fur any day.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not like so into those jackets, mainly just because when you wash it, I don't know, maybe.
never
You don't wash it.
I know.
You get it dry cleaned.
Okay, well, look, man. Like so many years of having like little stuffed animals that have like very similar faux fur like that, and it's gone into the wash because my mom likes to put it in the wash, and when she puts it in the dryer and it comes out, it's all curly and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck just happened to this?
My giant stuffed animal dog that I still have today since I was a little kid. It's
I have
all
one of
like
those too.
Yeah, it has like it's all bumpy.
Pilling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyways, like wearing those jackets, it's very staticky to me, and I don't like it. So then when
interesting.
I take it off and I touch something, I'm like, ah. Yeah.
Zap,
Don't
zap.
I think it's a dying trend. I mean, you see all these high-end brands heading headlines that they're gonna stop doing fur.
Dying trend. Well, stop doing real fur.
like fake fur?
But like,
Yeah, real fur. I mean.
because right now the trend is in to have a big old fur jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not real
But
fur.
like real
'cause
fur.
that's-
So like that's why like people like this is like it's like they focus. I don't know. She's obviously delusional, but it's also like you gotta focus on. Dude, 10 years ago, or even 15 years ago, everybody was still wearing real fur.
Yeah.
You kind of look at like the what do you call it? The positives, I guess, out of the situation.
It's a slow progression because
I mean-
the fashion has changed.
Right, like-
But I think it made sense when that was like a necessity, when they didn't have access to
Exactly.
materials that worked in the same way that fur did. And
I
that
mean,
made-
yeah, I feel like that's the main thing a lot of times now. Like my attitude towards fur or meat, or whatever. I'm like, it's not a necessity, so I'm gonna try not to do it wherever possible.
Meat, I
right?
feel a little bit differently about. Meat, I
Yeah,
feel a
me as
little
well.
bit differently
With
about.
meat, I'm like, I'll still eat the meat, but I'll try to cut back because I know it's not required in my diet anymore these days. So I try to eat less of it wherever I can, but then have a nice steak whenever I want to, or sushi or whatever. But like, if I'm not having it all the fucking time, we're in the middle of shooting.
Sit down.
Of course, you'd have that seat.
Yeah, right? Wait, put it on your face.
It's a perfect likeness.
There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Close enough.
I like how Devin's just like, hey everybody, I'm here now.
He just walked in on the shot.
He's usually pretty good about listening to when we stop talking.
but
Not this time.
Outside. It's raining outside.
There you go.
We had to
sorry.
let him in.
He got here safely.
What are you guys talking about? Devin's not here yet, right?
Oh, we were talking about faux fur.
Oh, faux fur.
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh!
What is going on? We're in the middle of filming. Why do people keep doing it?
I didn't even cut yet.
I know, he ruined it too.
Fucked it up too.
We're trying to shoot